What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Casey. I'm out here drying out the Jeep. We have a water issue with the hardtop. So while I was doing that, I thought I'd talk about some videos and some channels, and you guys can go check them out. Some of them are smaller channels, so maybe subscribe, help them grow if you like their content. Some of them are bigger channels that you may not be watching that already put out cool content. Now, quick note, because I know lots of my friends, they're YouTubers, watch my videos, watch my channel as well. If I'm not mentioning you guys, don't take it personally. It's just maybe next time. But anyways, check this out. Like the Jeep is absolutely flooded. There's water all over the driver's side carpet. I've been messing around with the hardtop since I put it on, trying to adjust the freedom panels. I managed to stop a leak in the middle, but now I have a leak on the outside. Fun fact, when you order your Jeep from the factory with only a soft top and no hardtop, there's no bracketry that comes on the Jeep. You have to put it on yourself, which means you've got to adjust it. So I've been trying to deal with that over the last few rainstorms. We just had a big one, and I thought I should probably get this dried out before we start to get condensation and mold and mildew in the Jeep. And I thought, while I'm doing so, why don't I talk to you guys about YouTube videos, YouTube channels that you can go check out. Maybe I'm not putting out enough videos for you guys to watch. I can only put out so many, guys. I do have a job that I work, and I actually worked all weekend, which is why I'm way behind in making videos. And here I am on my lunch hour, throw one together for you guys while I dry the Jeep out. But I've got this great system for drying the Jeep out. I know I made a video about hating diesel heaters, but this has come in handy for when my carpets get soaked from the rain. Okay, so the first one I wanted to share with you guys is actually sort of a brand new channel. You may recognize him from another popular channel, Bleep and Jeep. My friend Colt just started a new YouTube channel called Colt Builds It. And he's only got his first video up. It's kind of just a what am I doing and why am I doing it type video. But if you followed Bleep and Jeep for a while, or you watch Matt's Off-Road Recovery, or he was part of the off-road record games, like Colt's been all over the place. And we've met a few times at Easter Jeep Safari. Great guy. He wants to kind of branch out and do more than just Jeeps with his channel. And so I'm really looking forward to some of the content he wants to make, because he's a gearhead, he's a car guy. And so I think we're gonna see more from him on his channel than just Jeep builds, from what he's telling us in that more non-Jeeps. He built that crazy S10 for the Onyx off-road challenge. He wants to do stuff with dirt bikes and all kinds of cool stuff. Go check out his latest upload. And if you kind of like that kind of stuff, like me, you like car stuff, you like building stuff and do cool stuff, not just Jeeps, I think we'll see some pretty cool content coming from Colt in the future. All right, helps if I actually grab the diesel container with actual, I was gonna say diesel fluid, with actual diesel fuel in it. And now I'm gonna smell like diesel for the rest of the day. The next channel, oh, that's just what's going on here. The next channel I wanted to mention is actually a video that came out, and I do watch this channel usually because he doesn't put out a lot of videos, but this is Tinker's Adventure. And he just put out a video with the new Lexus, was it LX 550? Let me double check that. This is supposed to be the new off-road, I'm really bad with numbers, LX GX 550, but he just put out a new video about doing some capability testing of this. And I've had some people ask me, what do I think about the new Lexus off-road vehicle? It's pretty cool, but if you go check out Tinker's Adventure, he makes extremely well thought out and detailed videos about overlanding, off-roading, tires, just kind of stuff that we're all interested in. And usually whenever I see one of his new videos pop up, I go check it out. And that is where I got the idea for putting the DC to DC converter in the back of my Jeep to charge my EcoFlow portable power station at a higher voltage. So, and that lets it charge way faster off of a 12-volt source. So it's, he came up with a video, did a whole bunch of testing, actually found the product, and that's the product that I use that I kind of showed you guys in my video following up his advice. But that's Tinker's Adventure. Really good channel. Okay, so this next one is less about the channel, but as much as I love Nate from Dirt Lifestyle, start heating, this is more like a controversial topic. Nate put out a video a couple of days ago about the off-road games. If you haven't heard about these are the off-road record games from last year. They got rebranded to the off-road games. They're hosted by Matt's Off-Road Recovery. I wasn't cool enough to get an invite. Nate got an invite, and he made a video talking about people pulling out, other YouTubers that are pulling out from going to the off-road games, because I'll just let this heat up. I'll talk while this is heating up here. I guess what's happening is that the way they're doing the games this year, people, YouTubers, off-road YouTubers, are being invited to bring their rigs down to the games, but they're not driving in the games. Matt has sent out invites to a bunch of non-off-road YouTubers. I actually saw this pop up on another non-off-road related channel that I watched. Someone got an invite to go. And so the controversial topic that Nate talks about in his video is having to let non-off-road drivers drive your off-road vehicle while you spot them through the course and challenge. So really kind of interesting video that he put out. If you want to go check out that and find out a bit more about the off-road game. And while we're on the topic of Nate from Dirt Lifestyle, he has put out his first Rocklander route video. Him and Brad from Trail Recon went out and shot a video all about these new Rocklander routes. I think Nate's trying to build a Rocklander route in every state. So I guess that'd be quite a lot of routes. They're overlanding rock crawling routes. If you haven't seen Nate's Toyota build, it's got a rooftop tent on it to go overlanding, but it's like crazy capable off-road vehicle, rock crawler, all that kind of fun stuff. So Brad and Nate made a video each on this. Super cool, really good videos. And then let me know what you think of the off-road games. If you're gonna go to those, I was kind of contemplating going and watching, but it's a lot of time and work for me to get down to Utah just for a couple days. So I don't think it's gonna be in the cards this year, but interesting kind of approach. Bring your rig at your expense down to the off-road games, and then hope that a non-off-roader driving it through very challenging technical trails doesn't do something they shouldn't, flip it on its roof, destroy your vehicle. I can see why that's controversial. The next channel I want you guys to check out, you have to check out. This is my friend Bruce Cook. Bruce lives up here in British Columbia in Canada. And if you don't know Bruce Cook's story, he used to ride dirt bikes in Nitro Circus until he had a really unfortunate accident several years ago where he ended up in a wheelchair. And I don't want to describe his injury. He's got a really good video about that out there. You can see the documentary. There's lots of videos. I'll put some of them, and I'll put all the videos and channels down in the description below. But anyways, Bruce Cook, he's in a wheelchair and he drives a Jeep. He goes off-roading. He goes out and helps people doing recoveries. And so he just made a video doing a solo recovery all by himself. And this was in the snow. So think about that. He's in a wheelchair, driving his Jeep, doing a solo recovery, and goes and helps a stuck vehicle out in his area in the snow. It's really, really interesting video. Nothing gets in his way. If he thinks he can do it, he's gonna do it. And he never says can't. And really cool video, really interesting video. Go check it out. And the other notable thing about this video, go read some of the comments. You're gonna see not my name, but you can see Casey in the comments a ton. And it was kind of a unique collaboration between him and Casey Liddell, who is another YouTuber, another channel you can check out, kind of promoting Bruce's video, Bruce's channel, and doing a recovery by himself in a wheelchair. Really fascinating, really good video, highly recommended. Bruce is an awesome guy, great attitude. I haven't had a chance to meet him in person yet, but we chat on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And he's hung out with Sean and some of the other crew. So go support Bruce Cook, check out his channel. It's growing quickly. Really good videos, really interesting stuff, especially if you like off-roading, but off-road recoveries and that kind of stuff. But up here in British Columbia, in Canada. Try not to knock my camera over here while we put this hose down under get this drying out. This tucked in here, this will probably take couple hours to dry out the Jeep, but I just don't want condensation accumulating in here. And I don't want a pile of water sitting in the floor. Okay, hang on, I gotta put you guys down. Cool, all right. We're just gonna leave that for a little bit. All right, it's getting cold, it's starting to snow a little more. Okay, we'll just leave it like that for a couple hours. That should be good and dry out. A couple other stops that you should make on YouTube this week or after you watch this video. My friend Will from Venture to Roam, if you guys remember Will, we stopped at his house on the way down to Moab last year. He makes awesome overland videos. He just put out a new one. It's like an hour and a half long. It's if you want to sit down, grab a snack. Basically, it's like movie time. He just uploaded his Nevada series, and his other series have been awesome. He's got some really good long form overland movies, but this one in Nevada just went up. It's excellent. I highly recommend carving out a little bit of time on your Friday night or Saturday night, sit down at your TV, watch this on your TV. The quality is superb, and just relax and enjoy some overlanding and camping. That's all I can say. It's a good video. I won't tell you too much about it, but if you're looking for something to watch this weekend and there's no good movies out, go check out the Nevada Overland movie on Venture to Roam. We're gonna hang out in the garage for a few minutes, and if you're wondering what this is behind me, no, not the Jeep, this is the JK. It's not running, I'm trying to get it working. I'll let you guys know when I do. I wanna bring it to Jeepapalooza this year, which if you don't have a ticket for yet and you wanna come off-roading on Vancouver Island, I'll leave a link down in the description, Jeepapalooza BC. Come join us. It's May long weekend, which I think is like May 19th to 21st. I'll be there, I'll be off-roading, my friends will be there. It's a great time, great charity, raising money for cancer research here in British Columbia. Check it out. But above the red Jeep, this is the sleep system. I usually just bring it in here and air it out. I'm gonna do a video about this, talking about how this works, the layers, how good it is in the cold, all that kind of fun stuff. But onto a couple of quick videos. These are specific videos I want to talk about, leave you with, you can go check out. But go check out Talon SEI. I'm not actually sure if he says it Talon Sci or Talon SEI. I should probably figure that out. But I watch his videos from time to time, but I wanted to talk about a recent video he talked about was stealth camping in this Kimbo camper. And it's more about this Kimbo camper. This thing is like this big bulbous monster that he's got on his truck. And I've been thinking about doing a build with like a full-size truck, maybe with a camper on it that's good for the family, that we can go to less extreme places, but further distances, longer trips. And so I've been kind of checking out some of his videos and this Kimbo camper, which is just wild, and stealth camping, because when you have a camper that doesn't pop up or rooftop tent that you don't need to open up, you can kind of just sneak into parking lots. Like, well, you're allowed to camp at a lot of Walmarts, but even just pulling over at a rest stop, if you keep your lights off, that kind of stuff. And he talks about some of the different things to consider and think about if you're doing any stealth camping, which does interest me, especially if I'm on a road trip and I just need to pull over somewhere quickly. And it kind of gives me some different ideas and thoughts about building a camping full-size rig. But let me know, what do you think of this Kimbo Kimbo camper? It's kind of a weird name, but it's huge. There's some other options out there. If you guys have some thoughts on campers that you can't put on Jeeps, something bigger, throw some comments down and I'll check them out and go have a look, because I'm doing a little research right now, and that's why I've been checking out Talon's channel. It's pretty cool. The other video I wanted to mention to you guys is the boys at America's Most Wanted 4x4. They just got back here in the Barrett Jackson. If you want to see how much a 1,000 horsepower Elephant Jeep Gladiator build goes for at their auction, check out their video. Just crazy builds. AMW 4x4 just builds amazing stuff. My Demonator has been awesome. I love driving it. It's an AMW kit that was installed by Epic Adventure Outfitters and White Rock Dodge. Two great companies. If you're anywhere and you want to bring your Jeep up to Vancouver and get it built, Epic will build it. And if you want to pick up a new Jeep, go check out White Rock Dodge. Anywhere on the West Coast, they'll help get it to you. West Coast Canada, highly recommend stopping in if you're in the Lower Mainland. Just say hi. Say Casey said to come check out the Jeeps you have for sale, because they got some pretty awesome builds there, as well as like AMW builds. You can buy, finance, drive off the lot. Like, how cool is that? Let's check on this. Seems to be good. Nice heat coming out right here at the end. Maybe I'm gonna try to shorten this hose so there's not so many curves in it, but this will dry my Jeep out pretty good. 2 more videos I wanted to mention. You can check out these channels. They're not really off-road channels, but they're kind of off-road related videos that I caught this week. The first one is from, well, I'm a car guy, so I watch a lot of car YouTube channels. This is a channel called Throttle House. They're a big channel. They do all kinds of cool car reviews. But if you're interested in seeing like how fast a Cybertruck is, they have one on their channel, and they drag race it against one of my other favorite vehicles, which I used to have. Well, not a new one, but they drag race it against a Corvette Z06. So if you don't know, I used to have a C7, which was a 2016 that I had, Corvette Z06. Now this is the new C8, the new one with the flat plane crank engine that sounds so good. Anyways, they drag race it against a Cybertruck. So if you want to kind of see how one of the new latest faster sports cars does against the Cybertruck, interesting video. And I'll leave you with one more super cool video to check out. This is from a channel called, well, it's the guy's name, Magnus Walker. He has a off-road Porsche 911, like not like that crazy expensive one you can buy. He's like modified it. It's got articulation, suspension travel, all that kind of crazy stuff. But he drove it, and in this video, he talks about driving it up to the highest altitude. Now, I don't know if this is the highest altitude a 4x4 went to or highest altitude a Porsche went to, but it's some crazy terrain. It's like, let me pull it up. I don't want to quote the wrong number, but it's very high altitude. It is over, yeah, here it is, over 22,000 feet, and it's a volcano in Chile in a Porsche off-roading. Is one of the craziest things I've seen. Super cool, awesome watch, because you guys like off-roading. Not a Jeep video, but it's cool. So if you want to see this guy, Magnus, drive this off-road Porsche up a volcano, it's definitely one to check out. With that said, I'm gonna leave the Jeep to dry out for a couple hours. I hope you guys find some cool new off-road kind of Jeep related overland and camping content to watch. If you like this kind of video, let me know. I'll do some more in the future, because I'm always kind of checking out what's going on, new channels, new videos, cool stuff. And I know you guys like watching YouTube because you're literally watching this video right now. So let me know. Let me know if this was worth your time watching. Leave me some comments down below. Hit that subscribe button because I'm uploading all the time. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.